before I start, you can follow me on Instagram and on YouTube, OG Branded Official. So, quoting one of my very favorite mentors, 50 Cent, he said, depression is a luxury, so you can really afford to be depressed because you have bills to pay, you have to feed, you have a lot of things to do. So I just choose depression this period as a major point of topic to speak to people out there because people are really going through a lot, and it's something that I know I can assist you with somehow, just listening to me, okay? Because a lot of us kind of lost a spice, some lost their sauce, some just felt like I don't, I don't belong where I am any longer. I'm not getting the vibe I'm supposed to be getting. I'm not this person. I'm not that person. I want to tell you that, Omo, regardless of whatever, I don't give a fuck what you've been through. I don't want to know. But all I want you to understand is depression is a luxury. So if you think that being depressed is actually being in a state, you have to get out of it. It's not really easy though. It's not easy coming out of depression, but that's why I'm here for you. And one of the very important things you should know about depression is it is just a mind game. It's just you fucking with yourself. You really need to help yourself out. You really need to believe that you can come out of it and you can be a better person. You really need to understand that whoever you were before is stronger than who you are now, and you need to come out of it. Okay, and some possible means you can actually help yourself is go back to your self-belief. What happened to you? You've lost yourself. Just go back to yourself. If you think you were hanging out with the wrong circle, you change your friends. If you think your place of work, your place of business no longer gives you joy, step out of it. I won't really tell you to step out of your comfort zone and start struggling. No. Just, first of all, you have to go back to the very first person you were, believing in yourself. And then you have to understand the steps you took. They were not there for a mistake. They were not a joke. The steps you took that brought you to where you are now, whatever, you have to acknowledge your problems. You have to acknowledge what and where you went wrong so you can actually be able to get back on your feet. Omo, I don't go like give you alaye. Nigeria no easy. And for those in diaspora, those watching me, I don't care the country you are into, but trust me, whatever you're going through, you can fight it. It's a mind game. It starts by believing. When you believe you can do it, you have already conquered it. Because if you can't believe in yourself, even if someone comes to help you, the person can't even help you because you don't even believe in yourself. You see, that is why believing in yourself is very, 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 very important. Please, please, and please believe in yourself. A lot of persons these days, I leave my home, I go out, and I see the way people behave. I know it's not normal. And as a life coach, I really, really want to help you. So you have to pay good attention to me. Number one, I've told you to believe in yourself. Secondly, you need to have a drive. Believing in yourself is not just okay. It's beautiful. But after that, you need to have a self-drive. You need to look for something to keep you going. You know, if you don't have gasoline in your vehicle, you can't move, okay? So you have to understand that, yes, I fucked up. I did this wrong. But now I'm trying to get back on my feet. I have to believe in myself, because if I don't believe in myself, there's nobody here that's going to help me. Because nobody send your papa. You get? And the most annoying part, especially for the men who run the family, when you go down, your family suffers. The whole system is fucked up. You know, you start questioning yourself like, is this really me? What have I done wrong? No. This is not the time for you to question yourself. This is a time for you to tell yourself, bro, I fucked up with myself. I let my guts down. But I'm trying to fight myself to get back on my feet. I'm trying to make myself understand that whatever happened back then. But this is a new me. And then thirdly, very, very important, you need to come up with principles. I learned this from my dad. Okay? You need to have principles. And when trying to build your principles, You have to be very flexible. You have to understand that you're not the only human. People come around you. So you have to build a principle that's going to strive for yourself and strive for those coming around you too. So I beg you today, whatever has gotten you into depression, I don't want to know. But all I want to know is, please, you have to resuscitate your self-belief. It's number one, it's prior. It's very, very important. You have to resuscitate your self-belief, and you have to understand that it is only you that can get this rolling. So please, the third one is get your principles right. Sit down, write down your goals. Okay, in the past, I used to do this. Right now, I don't do again. In the past, I used to womanize. I used to hang around with so many guys. I'm cutting that off my list. In the past, I had a lot of friends that were not really impacting into my life. I'm saying goodbye to them. It's not a bad thing to cut off from friends, because either ways, someone has to leave. It's not a bad thing. Sometimes it's just it's a medium for growth. I have friends who have left and I have friends who have left me. That's just basically life. You are trying to grow, and growth is not something funny. It's something that comes with pain. It's something that comes with, progress. You understand? So the fourth one, which is also very, very important. This now is the magic. This is the spice. This is what will get you moving. Persistence. So after you believe in yourself and you get everything down, the fourth part of your life you need to take very, very serious is persistence. Now this is where a lot of persons go back to depression. Because when you go out, you're trying to do something again, you get discouragement, you're like, this wasn't meant for me. I'm still depressed. No, 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 no. You are making changes, you are making growth. Every minute, every hour, every day, every week, as you keep striving, you are making growth, you are growing. So persistence is very, very important for you at this point in time. You have to make sure that you hold the, you need to hold the bull by the horn. You go out, you get negative energy, you have to shut it out. And persistence a lot of time goes with you pumping in lots of positivity into your life. You have to pump in positive energy into your life. You have to make sure that whatever friends in the past that made you feel inferior, you cut off from them. Whatever business partner that made you feel inferior, you cut off from them. Whatever neighbor, if possible, you pack if it's a neighbor, you leave the environment for them. But if really you want to stay there, you have to be very, very focused. You have to be consistent in whatever you choose to do. You need to grow the positivity of having strong hold of yourself. You have to make sure that at this time you tell yourself, I am my own boss. Because when my company goes down, I go down. I'm my own boss because I run my body. I have my eyes, I have my nose, I have my mouth. And whenever all these things are shut, I'm shut down. So if someone comes into your life, the person is coming into your territory, and you have to detect what is meant for you and what is meant for the person. Don't just let people come into your space and take over your life and try to control your life. If you are with a boss, with a friend, with whoever that doesn't understand you, shut them off. Tell them, please, I don't want problem. I'm stepping out. I'm leaving. You should understand your words. And if you don't understand the very first thing I've taught you today, which is self-confidence, which is believing in yourself, then you will get every other step I've listed wrong. So please, please, and please, I'm begging you, I need you back on your feet. Depression is a luxury. You can't afford to be depressed. It's too expensive. The time is going, which is the most expensive gift of all time. Your time is going, and you are feeling depressed. For what? Who's that? Who's worth it? Who? You're the strongest person that can sail your own ship, man. So please, please, and please, I want to beg you here today. You can't afford to be depressed, because depression is a luxury. And guess what? I listed some steps for you. If you could just listen to my video over and over, I believe that it's going to make a difference in your life, because I'm not just speaking to you. I'm talking to you from experience. I'm talking to you from a point of view in my life. I'm talking to you as someone who understands what you're going through. I'm not talking to you as someone who feels like he wants to give out a word of advice. No. I've been there. I know what it took me to come out. There were worse days. But if you believe in yourself, if you believe in what I'm telling you today, someday you slide into my DM and just say thank you. Believe me, there's a whole lot waiting out there for you that you can ever imagine. Wake up every day, leave your bed and hit the road. There are days sometimes I wake up, I don't know where I want to go to, but I just leave my home. And trust me, I come back home fulfilled. Please, please, and please, the world is waiting for your greatness. You can't afford to be depressed. You are worth more. Believe me, you are worth more. Out of 1,000,000 sperms, you made it to your mother's womb. It is not by mistake. Nobody exists as a mistake. Everybody has their time to shine. Everybody's great in their own way. But please, if there's anything I want you to do for me today, please, please, and please, from my heart, I say this to you. Don't be depressed. If you feel like probably you need someone to talk to, I have my social media handles. You can visit my Instagram most especially. I'm always active on Instagram. OG Branded Official. I need you to send me a message. You feel like you need someone to talk to. You don't have friends. You don't have family that can understand your plight. Come talk to me. I want to build a community of great people. I need people to come join me and let's build this community. A community that has no leaps nor bounds. A community that can withstand the law of nature, that can withstand and strive in most trying moments. And I believe that we can make it happen. You can't afford to be depressed because depression is a luxury. So please, please, and please, get out of your comfort zone. Please. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, OG Branded Official, and my YouTube page, OG Branded Official. Have a great day. Thank you.